What? Yeah, let's I need context. None was provided in advance.
Today,
I got my paycheck in advance.
Boom! Field, that mile high in Denver. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Panama.
Taking on the Cleveland Browns.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3.
I'm a big fan.
This will make it into the end zone, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And it's a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectation.
Jeff, I renamed Dylan Mosley to Vontae Mack. Draft day.
When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. In the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
Watch Bo Callahan. He quit.
To a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
No. Derek's a winner.
They stuck to their draft philosophy.
Bo quits it like.
They could at the time they were drafting and inserted them into their lineup.
Accept.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On second down, here's Locke. And that'll be incomplete. A pretty good shot.
Oh yeah, Jeff, I held Derrick Henry to 4 yards on the game.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case,
Well, that's what the new sliders did, right? They made it to the tackling scheme.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Jesus Christ.
From the gun, it's Locke. And that's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here now the punter, Martin.
Gerald McCoy already has 5 sacks.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Browns will take over first
at their own 43-yard line.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's
Is there a ghost?
Midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Browns.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And
Jesus Christ, okay.
Incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
First and goal at the 1. Back to throw here. And this is
Oh my God, it's 2 picks in a row.
It's the sackmaster, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And they get
Denver
the
Broncos.
football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. He was Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick.
Brand new SUV. I like you. Just say you're in a car. I'm in a brand new Ford Explorer.
And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Shotgun snap to Locke. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards that time. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. Look like he might be off to the races.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st
So these guys just open fire.
Clock working out of the gun. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. For Sutton, the receiving numbers from last week's game. 8 catches, 78 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. This is a guy that defenses better focus on.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Browns, 39-yard
From the gun. Locke. This is the tight end fan. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want.
Always.
But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Locke. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Gerald McCoy.
And there's Gerald McCoy's sixth sack of the season.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage.
Yeah.
How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely
big mistake.
The play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
Makes the score Broncos 3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense.
Just to throw it in your face.
I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Do you find ever since the sliders came into effect, the game seems slower?
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now.
I still can, but only because
you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so you got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did.
The only reason I could run is because of like what my backfield is.
They're going to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss of
God
the
fucking
tackle.
did it.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
Fire sale, they have it in Cold War too. It's just like if there's stuff that you can buy, it'll be on for like 20% of what it normally is. So if you buy like kill streak stuff, it's much more affordable. Oh my God, Fleck got murdered.
They've got the football 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Jeff, I'm assuming you've seen Fleck score against Merrick. 57-14 is the end.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up
But yeah, he's like, who's in my division? He's like, Merrick, he's probably the best in their league. And then you have Banks, who's like top 3.
Absolute bullet. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And after that play, we've got an injury, and it appears to be to Cortland Sutton. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
What?
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And he is
A permanent CPU.
and he goes down right there.
I was really hoping this was Nick Chubb's contract here.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon.
Oh my God. The fuck was that?
To the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Block. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Handoff to Melvin.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And that one results in 35 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They pitch it to Chubb. That 2nd down play gets a -4. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if it was to bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The former 1st-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. Kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And Denver getting set to take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, block. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
The 9-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to
Which
keep
game
the
is first, NFC or AFC?
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And they see
Which one's first, the AFC or NFC game?
as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
When a draw
Right,
works,
right,
it
right,
can be
right,
a
right.
thing of beauty. But when it doesn't,
That's right.
oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
I don't change my ways. I don't give a shit.
The Broncos on
Huh?
3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Great question. I think these are the guys.
Operating from the gun. Block. This will be caught at about the 6.
I would ask Beggs.
He will not be able to get the first as he can get this.
I already used my points, which is kind of annoying because I didn't think about that.
And that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say,
not
I
big
do
girl.
like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get
Again.
to him and keep him short of the first. The kick by McManus is good.
Did he do anything with Baker or did he disrespect my boy?
It's 3-zip.
Browns 3.
All right.
So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the
It's better than Derek is doing this game.
Dan, I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them.
Derek doesn't have that many picks.
The field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Man, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Down at the 30.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the offense going to use the
Chica's
first of their
mad,
timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll
That
be
was
taken
fucking
down, but not
hilarious.
before he works it past the 50. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I just threw a ball over the middle, and it hit my guy in the face, and then went to my other receiver for 30 yards.
Back to throw.
Browns offense.
Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the
Wait, you said 3 carries with who, and then 14 with the other? What's that, 70-30? So did one running back carry it 14 times, the other carried it 9 times? Okay, so Jeff, it'd be out of 10. If he carried it 3 times out of 10, that'd be 70-30.
Out is the kickoff
Okay, no, that's at 70-30.
Send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Here now a look at Melvin Gordon.
Press R1.
He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the
So
second quarter.
what I've done is I have set plays where it's just the other running back.
Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call
So,
the West Coast
so yeah, I have Kareem as my third down back because he's also just a better receiver. And then it's also, so then the other thing that you can do is like you can go into your playbook and make it custom subs. So like, say James White runs ISOs, but then the other one runs traps.
Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball?
And then I also created some fullback runs.
Looks like it's open for possibility.
So,
Nice job
because
controlling the middle of the field.
yeah, so Kareem's my fullback as well. So I just put him in fullback run situations. So like anything short yardage, just do a fullback run, and it's like just doing HB dive.
Throwing again. Lock. Got a man that's complete to Hamilton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's what you get.
A first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think
I'll take Mac at 6.
just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
I should also just name him Chadwick Boseman.
First down. Drive keeps moving.
Lock now on first down. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
I think the Browns were talking about retiring number 50 after Vontae Mack when Chadwick Boseman died.
Speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lock sets up the screen to Gordon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage.
Vontae Mack just had a huge TFL, and then it let me do the Black Power Fist movement. So I did solidarity. I was like, yeah.
Seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. Again, it's
No, I can't take on any more money.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Lock's pass intercepted by the Browns.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half.
I need to sign Wyatt Teller
But remember, it's
and
all about the
Chubb.
ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Obviously a big
He creates the drafts.
as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
The kicker on.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience.
If you do it right, you can develop into be like a Henry Ruggs, who's one of the most broken wide receivers in the game.
Do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
It's too bad this Raiders doesn't know how to use them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He should let Carson walk, use it on the backup running back. He should, like, if he has a young running back, use it on him. And then,
Offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half. First half.
what's Penny? How old is Penny?
How do you think they'll play this?
No, don't use it on Penny.
Out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But
They need.
there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit.
Yeah,
before
don't
the
use
half
on
runs
Disley.
out. Let's go make some plays.
No, 77 speed is too slow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Broncos
Does he not have anyone
use the
younger?
second of
Like
their
25 is a bit
timeouts.
old to be using the
As they'll
SS.
stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up now second and 4
Yeah.
from the 31.
Like well, last year,
From the gun. Block.
I don't know, we were allowed to use rookies because I used mine on Donovan People and rookie linebacker. Body didn't draft. He should be able to use it on these rookies.
Arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
Yeah, just see what rookies he has, and he can make one of them an SS that's like a normal dev.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Locke. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Gerald McCoy in there to get it.
See, that could be a good option because once he gets to 75, he would get a superstar move, which then makes it easier to use the end. Because, yeah, 23, because then if you don't want to, in my opinion, you don't want to use it on someone that already has a star. Well, he's going to use her the end. And he's going to use her the end, isn't he?
An 11-point contest. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan.
No, but if he's going to use her, if he's going to use her the end, then he's more likely to like get stats with a lineman. So it puts him at a better risk of if he can get like Rookie of the Year or Pro Bowl or like top defensive end, he can get X factors at the end of seasons for that. So like,
We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown,
yeah, that's good.
Charlotte. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the second quarter. Curtis Samuel, a touchdown reception.
Like I would always say, use it on a young guy that's normal. I would always say use it a young normal, not a young star, because the star could go up on their own anyways.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Fields it in the middle of the end
All the
zone.
moves.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I'd say my criteria is under 24 and normal dev. That's who you should be looking to target.
They were losers a week ago to Tennessee, but they're on top right now as they come up here 1st and 10.
Ooh,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
normal dev.
That'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverines.
It sounds like we have a winner.
And that'll bring up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with hope. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Now Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly
Yeah, they suck. Austin Hooper's at 82. I've been trying to dump him because he can't ever, like, even if he catches it, I'm getting nothing for rack.
Gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2nd and 4. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. This is Hunt. And he'll take it from the 18 to the
6'4", you mean height?
Well, they're hoping that the
Yeah.
second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that one will be accepted. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he
Oh my
tried to
God.
bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for, the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play.
Yeah, my QB is $750,000 a year.
And knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Yeah, for the next 4 years, I have to pay him shit.
1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw.
85-year overall is very generous.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
He'll probably be like an 80.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's starting at a 59. Like, it's slow.
Last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Like, what he can't do. Can't be going. You can't be going for the first half on your own yard line. One receiver can't have 85% of your yardage. So, like, for example, I have Odell Beckham.
When you need to. And in the NFL,
Could be catches, but I'm pretty sure it's yardage. Like, I couldn't have Odell Beckham with like 2,000 yards, and then my next receiver only have like 200.
how many rookies do that?
Yeah. So you can't just be sit there cheesing.
Lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will make it into the end zone.
Yeah, no, you can go on a 4th and 1 if you're up by like 7 or something, but you need to be on their half. It needs to be a realistic moment.
Out there for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the
Yeah, if you're not in field goal range, yeah.
see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
Like if it's a 3-point game and it's in the second and it's 4th and inches and you're on his 40, you're like, oh, if I get it, then it's a momentum swing. Like, that's real. Like, you can do that.
plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And
They got pissy with me because I was up 20 and it was 4th and 2 on his like 38, and like I have a shit kicker, so I didn't want to like try to kick. So I was like, oh, I'll get it.
Windows are just not there. That's just another
No, I don't have him.
defense has been all game long.
Oh, your new one, the new one. Yeah, this was last season, Jeff.
change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try
No, but like my game glitches out on kicks, so any kicker I have, he might as well be at 12, because half the time I'm just gonna go to the right anyways.
To the 32.
So I don't trust field goals. So I was like, oh, I'll go for it then, because it's whoever won got in the playoffs. Anyways, they didn't like the fact I went for it on second, so I got a warning for stat padding because I thought I was trying to run up the score.
and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And I was like, well, it's not necessarily true. It was situational.
And he will have the Broncos first.
I was only up 20 at the time. It was the second, so it's like, if I'm up 27, then the game's basically over. I can take the foot off.
But oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
My goal this week by my team was to get 3 touchdowns, and I've never felt so offended.
Here's Hamilton. And he will be brought down at about the 43.
I was like, you think I can't score?
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
No, I'm just playing the Broncos, and like you know how like every week like a coach is like X Factor, bah, or like some shit. Then this week they're like, the Broncos D is tough. I need you to score at least 2 touchdowns. And I was like, I can do 3. They're like, wow, if you think so. I was like, listen, you fuck. How dare you?
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league. And every
Derek
time I
is
talk to
king
someone
around here,
around the
okay?
NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He's actually like, no, I will never run verticals with this team. He's not throwing it over 20 yards once. But he's really, his throw on the run is mid 80s, so like running the PA with him is actually perfect.
Someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that.
When you do custom PA, make sure it's their boots or rollouts so that he's actually on the run, because some PAs just have your quarterback just sitting deeper in the pocket. So if you take a sack on that, then like you just lost 20 yards. If it's a boot and it's not working out well, at least you have the opportunity to run out of it.
He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people.
No,
Right?
man.
Turning it over and just doing.
The only thing I don't like about sliders is like guys who should not catch Nick Chubb are like, hey there, buddy, like a DT just caught me in pursuit.
They run again on first down, Chubb. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he's going to have a Browns first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a toss running left, Hunt. And he's going to be taken down here with a
Fuck was
penalty
the
flag
flag?
on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Okay, have you noticed an increase in like illegal block in the back being called?
Still second down.
So not quite a first down just yet. As
Have you noticed an increase in illegal blocking being called?
Here's a toss right side for Hunt. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I like the strategy.
Oh
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run.
Like I've had 4 illegal block in the back calls this game, and like they've 2 of them are runs of 15 plus. It's like that's great. Thank you so much. I didn't want yardage.
Really
I'd rather stall this out. Thank you.
Following the 2 negative plays. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Room to run past midfield. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
2nd and 6. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A gain of 32 that time.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is out.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
What's his position?
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's
I use the younger guy and keep the 28-year-old and put him in sub packages. Or what you can even do is just take the younger guy and put him in a couple subs. So if he's a power rusher, which one's faster?
The extra point up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Okay, well, which one's faster? You can look at putting the rookie in as a rushing right or left end, which I forget which one Bosa is. Just put him with the opposite end. And then that way on packages, when you're just trying to do a pull pass rush,
The kickoff team
like,
on the
he
field
should be
now
good
as
with
they
that.
will send this one away.
Oh,
Field
right.
back in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as
He's a
Campbell
left
looks back
linebacker?
to return it. Here's the Denver
Are you a
offense
4-3 or a 3-4?
to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't
Oh,
have
so he's still a rushing
like the last drive
linebacker.
where you had to punt it away.
Do you have a rushing linebacker package, like an RLB?
He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you
Check your sub packages and see if you have an RLB, like someone that goes in on like bare defenses or things like that.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But
Yeah.
hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times.
Yeah.
We're trying to win a game.
Lock now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Up to the 35 before they're able to
No, not my coach defense. Roster.
enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Go to lineup. Go to lineup.
That completion there is going to artificially inflate his
Yeah.
passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding
Yeah.
probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Yeah, you want to keep that going.
Marker by just a
I know, it just looks like right now he's a guy that's just sitting around in case injury happens. Yeah.
pressure gets to him that time. And he's
Gerald McCoy now has 7 sacks.
A 7-yard loss.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get
I will be
sacked.
drafting a DT with my first round pick this year.
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you
He has an 85 overall.
cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
How old is he?
You got the big lead defensively.
Oh.
To give him that underneath
Oh.
stuff, right?
And this is why you work
Oh.
on your tackling.
I'm assuming body has abandoned us.
Inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh, I'm assuming you have like.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
Oh, is it like just.
Here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays
What
out.
is it again? Like the Ravens game?
They run it with their fullback.
Ravens Chiefs or something like that?
First down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Lock going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go
Fucking
as a loss
weighty
of 4.
ghost.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can
It's
hear
just such a
loud
silly
growls
sounding
right now
name if you
coming
don't
from
know
this
it's a
crowd.
song.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium.
So like that's why when we all saw it, we're like, no, it's fucking not. They're like, what is that nonsense word?
You and me, this offense, they've been stuck.
Especially like he likes his winter sleep. I was like, I don't give a shit if he likes naps.
I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Throwing again on second down. Block. He's got this complete to Hamilton. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Pick it, yes.
For Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Grant Delpit with his second pick. Optimistically, he gets a superstar dev opportunity after this.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game,
No, I don't actually have any. Like, my only young one is the guy that I just drafted, and he's only a normal. Like, he wouldn't be worth anything to you. And you're not getting Denzel Ward or Greedy Williams. They are staying here till they die. It still makes no sense to me. Denzel Ward's at 93, and he's still only a star dev.
yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the
He's
game.
the best. Greedy Williams is in 84, and he's a superstar.
The runners taking care of the football, because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A run for Nick Chubb.
And there's my like 8th blocky in the back.
As he gets this to the Broncos 24.
Oh, holding this time.
So a decent gain, but all for naught.
That's not surprising.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Yeah, just because they're, if they drop, doesn't mean they're undraftable.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
I have to start. I have some of my linemen I need to start re-signing. I don't have a single offensive lineman below like an 82 right now. So like when they're like, we want money, I'm like, no, I can't afford you.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good.
I've been trying to at least have like good development. So every single one of my starters is a star right now.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
This is super silly fumble.
Defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
He's going to be gone like a year.
Back there, though, so much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke.
10.
Able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 14 yards there.
Yeah, it's too many. Like, Banks has been a little too liberal with superstars. I feel like it's time to start cracking the whip. Because boys can't be getting a superstar dev just because they're the bottom 10. So, like, hypothetically. Oh, because he's like, he was a good blocker. Like, you already had Trey Turner, Harry superstar or something.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
At the 22-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I was trying to fix my linebacker core. They're so poop right now.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Oh my God.
It's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the
So,
field as best
so
they
you
can.
got six. You got six added overall this
because
season.
just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Grant Delpit now
Picked off
has
by
3
Grant
picks this
Delpit.
game.
Launch pass intercepted by the Browns.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that.
No, I already
Being a
have 2.
safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
No, I already have Ingram's a 90, and then Njoku's like an 87 now, I think. Between the two, like I'm set. Ingram exposes so many fucking mismatches for
They'll
me.
try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets this up past the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here, oh, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the
I don't want any
defensive side,
O-lineman.
and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September,
No.
and the advantage right now on the offensive side. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And down he goes.
No, the
just
thing I'm
beyond
worried
the
about right now
35.
is
That pretty move
eventually
got
my
him some
O-line
extra
is going
space
to
to
age
run.
out.
It's a 7-yard
So
carry,
as of right now, I need to work on spreading out my players because like I can control the backfield and Derek's speed is just going to go up. So I'm going to be using a lot of PA and a lot of options and just try to do spread football and not relying on my linemen to give me time.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a
I got my goal. Oh, good. Now I have an 80 overall punter. Woo. What a useless upgrade. my my punter, he gets the upgrade, and the upgrade is he got +2 awareness. So he's like, I know to kick it outside. God damn it. Oh yay, extra QB experience. I need that. You can use these scouting ones Merrick asked. We're using this draft class. Nick and Tua. He's averaging 400 yards per game again. Chris England with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Such a funny, like, he's throwing 80% completion rate, but he's also just 4 TDs with 4 picks. Like, he still hasn't figured it out. Big E is 6-6 with Baker. Cam Newton's 2-3, but throws for 350 a game. Fleck with 12 picks already. You are 5-5. Derek is 6-3, throwing 71%. Oh, Herbert and Derek are throwing the exact same amount. You have a little bit better yardage per game, but I currently have a better rating. I just went 3-1 this game. Miles Sanders apparently leads the league in rushing yardage. Austin Eckler is second. Did you just go off with Eckler last week or something? You have 7.6 yards per carry. Chubb hasn't been able to bust one yet. Actually, Eckler is the number 1 rusher in the league right now with 128 per game. You have to go to your schedule to look at them. Derek King has the same throw power as Tannehill, but King is a scrambler who can't throw. Stats. I am not going to be scoring enough this season, it looks like. He's fat. When do awards start? Alright, so they just don't. I really want King to win Rookie of the Year. Yeah, my rookies are not going to be winning. Like, Derek is the only one that has a chance to win any sort of Rookie of the Year. Well, maybe Vontae Mack. 4-3. He's the field general for me. Like, maybe. I remember Baker. I think Baker got a year-end award. Stats. Player stats. I'm going to look at team stats just so I can see how fucking stupid Nick's split is. Cowboys actually have a worse split. Yeah. Chubb's there. And I think there's 2 300-yard games in there for the single game records for Chubb. Because you know. Any of the rookie QBs doing well besides Derek? Damn it. Carrier is actually using Trevor Lawrence correctly. Oh, never mind. Justin Fields going to win Rookie of the Year. Yeah. It's upsetting. That's right. And one of those was after I went to, like, Carrier's giving me sass. Like, I'm going to break my own rushing record against you. And boom. Justin Fields is a star. And Trevor Lawrence is a superstar. No, I don't think there ever are. Like, Trevor Lawrence is already an 80 overall. And Fields is a 77. Oh, but he's got 88 speed, though. He's so much better than Derek. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, I don't think he was going to fall to me at 5'2". What, were you going to sell him or are you going to sell Herbert? What was the deal? Oh, McClinchy. Was that already approved? Yeah, but did the league approve it? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. That's why I almost traded. I almost traded for the 107, but then like Nick just wouldn't commit. He kept doing, "We'll see if he falls," and then like I was like, "All right, well, I need to know what I'm doing now." Huh. How old is? Nick Mullins might actually become my backup QB in the future. Well, like, I want to cut Keenum so bad, but he is guaranteed like $7 million a season. Fuck, I have so many players. Like, need to resign. Christ, fuck. One, two, four, six, seven. I have 7 players I need to resign, and I do not have the cap space. I think I'm rocking 78 million penalty right now. Yes, sorry, 27 is what I meant to say. I'm 27.8 million in cap penalty, and then I've for 2000. So wait, these contracts coming up are 2022, right? Because I only have 590K in cap penalty for next year. I am. Yeah, because I have 190 million. Yeah, yeah. If I can't move Hooper in like by the time the trade deadline comes, I'm probably just gonna cut him. Because right now the penalty, yeah, his penalty right now is 0, and then his 2022 to 2023 salary cap hit, if I keep him around, is 10 million. So no, Austin Cooper will not. Oh, starting in 2023, Miles Garrett is 30 million in cap hit. So that's the other advantage of Derek is I don't have to pay him till 2025. And then Odell Beckham will be done by then. Hopefully DPJ should be like an 80 some by then. Double check with that. I think they're asking for 6. You can only do 6. All right. Yeah. I picked up Denzel Ward's option, so I have another year to deal. God damn it. I hate dealing with cap. I'm hoping I can sell Kareem Hunt. Like Hunt is actually such a good deal for someone right now because he's 90 overall, but he's only 5 million a year, and he's signed for the season and next. I don't know. Ronnie Harrison. Jeremy, you want to buy a running back? Who? Yeah, Jeremy, you want to buy a 90 overall running back who's only 26, so you still got like 5 seasons out of him, and he's signed for a cheap price for the next 2 seasons. I don't know. Also, Kareem Hunt is just better than Chris Carson. Uh, oh yeah, they signed him to a 6-year contract. $18 million penalty. Yeah, 18 million penalty right now if he's did it this year. Next year it might go down a little, but 39 million hit. Jeremy's going to be up against the cap for a while. Oh yeah, the computer signed Levante David as well. That's funny. You have two middle linebackers. He has two middle linebackers. Yeah. You- I would move Wagner. Yeah, right now he has the best linebacker duo in the league, but what is he spending a season between the two of them? Yeah, at the last second. Jeremy currently has 30 million a season wrapped up between the two linebackers. And they're both signed for the next 2 years. And yeah, I'm assuming the penalty. Yeah, so you're going to be drafting an MLB buddy. Good luck because that's like that. I took the only good one in this year's draft, and I had to trade up to get him. I had to move up to the 109. Yeah, running. So there's like 25 running backs to draft, right? So like there's going to be like star and superstar devs in the later ones. Okay, yeah. I'm a little pissed because I've seen Derek King like create it in two other draft classes, and the two other ones he's a superstar. Then of course I get him, and he's only a star when I looked at the dev, which is annoying. Wagner too. So yeah, he's not going anywhere. It might be next year. There's no penalty on Wagner's, depending on how they wrote the contract in IRL. But you're paying. So depending on how they spread it. Which one? Yeah, no, I have Vontae Mack. I'm good. Yeah, I traded a second, a third, a fourth in Baker Mayfield to get my guy. Watch me release Miles Garrett and just eat 60 million in penalty. He's still on his rookie. Ooh. I could drop Odell for nothing. Be stupid, but I could do it. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes is a 100 million penalty to be cut. Man, the Chiefs have such a drop off in talent after the first six. Well, like, not really, man. They have Mahomes, Kelsey, Hill, which great. Then on defense, they have Matthew and Jones. But other than that, like, they have a right tackle who's 33, and then their kicker, and then the next highest player is CB is an 83, and then everyone else is below an 80. That, ooh. Yeah, but in the game, yeah, in the game, like Frank Clark. Oh my God. So Frank Clark right now is rated as an 82, which is not good, and he is a $25 million a year contract for the next 3 years. It's 100 million wrapped into Frank Clark. Oh my God, it's an awful, awful looking thing right now. He also bid me up on Dante Fowler. That's what you like to see. Ugh. Well, now I want to look at his team. None of the running backs. Not DK. You could do. Uh, that's good that you got it. Well, I'm just looking at Jeremy's team. He's got a good young fucking wide receiver drafted this year. He's a star dev already. Jeff, are you talking about Freddie Swain as a superstar? Okay, thank God. Oh my God. Jeff, Austin Hooper would actually be significantly your best tight end. Just he's only 77. It's not like, sorry, not yours, Jeremy. Yeah, Hooper would definitely be. He's it's well, it's goal line, and Hooper is 10 better in catching, and he's faster. Uh, High, but I'd be selling him low. Like I would, like he's an 88 overall, but because of his contract, I would sell him from like a mid third. Uh, Sedarius Hutchinson, what a name. I like the Sedarius one, yeah. Looking at the whole team. Oh yeah, the Seahawks also took Olivia Verner from me. I was happy about that. Be happy you didn't. Who do you think you're going to put on defense? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Carrier was the Seahawks, right? Jordan Brooks. And I don't know who the offensive one was. Probably Damian Williams. But he doesn't get to pick two. Yeah, Damian Lewis was the other one. Damian Lewis and Jordan Brooks. They've had a full year of development, so they were much lower last year. No. It just lets you know that you just lets you know who you need to address in free agency and the draft. Well, well, Vernon was like the best left end on the market at the time, and I think he's only signed for like 1 year. Well, they didn't have to bid that high for him because I was undercutting the shit out of him because no one else wanted him. So I was like, I'll give you $3 million a year, take it or leave it. And then they came in at the last second. And I was like, all right, never mind. Like I, like for my team, it made sense because at that point, my linebacker was literally a block of air because no one existed. I didn't have one on the team. So my mindset was get David, and then I have 2 years to attempt to draft a replacement because, but instead, I didn't even have 3 picks and I lost my QB. Is the one-handed Griffin around? What is Shaquem Griffin listed as? Oh, oh. I have a nibble on Hooper. No, someone else is making an offer. No, they tried. Yeah, he tried, but he was like, "I'll give you a 6." I was like, "Fuck off." Don't ever trade with the Cardinals. He's garbage. Dobbs? Uh, so the computer. Yeah, you should do that. I'll trade you Derek King. Trade you Derek King. He's 90 speed QB, so it's pretty good. Yeah, 63, I think, after next week because he's got another QB bonus. So he's gone up 4 dev in 3 weeks. IRL. Jeffrey referred to it as IRL here. I said we say IRL in here, all right? No, it's a cunt burp. Toodles. Remember that, Jeremy. Cunt burp. All right, talk to you. Oh my god, I've had my fuck. I've had my broadcast to my game going the entire time.